Greetings, automotive enthusiast. I am honored today to bring to you this 1997 Mercedes E320 Sedan. And I say I'm honored, it's just because I absolutely love it when, somebody, this is not an AMG, it's not, anything special. It was just your basic, it's actually loaded up, but your basic E320 sedan. And these cars at this point have been through half a dozen hands and are completely clapped out or completely, in the salvage yard. You just don't even see these on the road anymore. But this one is a two-owner vehicle. The elder lady that owned it, she's had it since 1999 with about 28,000 miles on it. Extensive service history on this car, and it is in absolutely exceptional condition. I think, especially for the mileage, you will not find a nicer E320. And what I love about this is the last year you can get it with the 3.2 liter inline twin cam 6-cylinder engine. Puts out 217 horsepower, 238 foot-pounds of torque. And this car kind of gives you a little walk around. The sun's kind of setting down here, so it's giving us a weird kind of a light on the car, but it's white. It's not off-white or anything, it's just straight up white. And it is in exceptional condition. We'll go ahead and dive in and do the overview here and jump in and show you any flaws or imperfections. So if you'll notice just across the front, it is beautiful condition. The lights are immaculate. I mean, there's hardly even, if you look closely, there'll be, somewhere, there'll be a little paint chip here or there. Wow. I just washed this car and, okay, I guess you can see a few down here on the bumper area. Got the aftermarket chrome grille. I usually don't like front plates, but that actually looks really nice on this car. You can see just a few tiny little pits there in the bumper, but look at that. Fog lights, headlights, chrome, grille, everything is immaculate. I didn't even notice this until I washed the car, but there's a tiny little crack right there. I'm gonna reinforce that from the back and then kind of clean that up or whatever. And but most of these bumpers have chunks out of them. That one's got a little crack in it, but I'll repair that and it'll look nice. Little teeny scuff on the rub strip right there. But looking across the hood of this car, it is immaculate. There's no rust from this car. It came from Oklahoma. It is absolutely rust-free underneath. I'm showing you the fender here. Everything is really nice. Chrome wheels, and we put on brand new. It's funny, the tires on this car were brand new, but they were about 20 years old. I actually drove this car back from Oklahoma City. Be sure to go tune into that video of me finding and buying this car and driving it back. But Uniroyal tire pods, Uniroyal is owned by Michelin. Michelin doesn't make this size anymore, so that is the next best thing. I put those on all my Mercedes and all my really nice cars and luxury sedans. Original Mercedes windshield is in beautiful condition. Maybe a teeny little pit here or there, but nothing major. Exceptional condition. There's a shot of the VIN number. Here's another angle of that hood. Like I said, we're getting a little, sun's starting to set, so giving us a kind of a funny lighting here. Looking down the side of the car is absolutely immaculate. Across the roof, beautiful. No issues. Here's another angle. Looking back the other direction on the car. There's one little teeny ding I see right here on the quarter panel lip right there. Some idiot on a motorcycle outside. Sorry about that. There's the rear wheel. Look at the reflections there. Actually, I'm not a fan of chrome wheels, but on this white car with all the chrome trim, it actually looks really nice. Rear bumper, not even any real road rash on it. There's on the rockers, there's a few little chips on the rockers. That's actually kind of a flat black that could be touched up. I'll show you underneath here. Again, perfect underneath the car. Here's the back deck. It's in perfect condition. This does have the optional BOSE audio. Had a little antenna here for an old phone. I pulled the antenna off and just put it in the trunk You know, so the base is still there. I'm not gonna mess with taking that off. Here's, give you a little pan of the back here. The back is in pristine condition. Deck lid, no issues. Show you the tail lights. Has the old infrared remote locking system on this car. There's the tail lights. Now kind of go down here in the bumper. I see a little scuff on the bumper right there. But that's about it on the rear bumper. I can't believe how nice the impact strip is. Little mark right there. That is super nice. Quarter panel looking down the right side. I don't see anything. I think there's a ding on the front fender. I'll show you when I get there, but it looks really nice. Here's the rear wheel. Super nice condition. They're not even curb scraped or anything. A little dust right there. Don't want any dust on the car. And inside the gas lid, super clean. Again, looking across the top, immaculate. I mean, this car is as nice as a car could be. I see one little, kind of like a little scuff right there. See that right there? So somebody kind of rubbed it. A little scuff in the paint, might buff out. And then it seems like there was, the mirror, even the mirror caps aren't beat up. Original Mercedes windshield, another angle of the hood. And I thought there was a ding on the fender, on the lip, kind of like that quarter panel. Maybe it's just the quarter panel I was thinking of. I don't really see anything. Super nice. Let me check the other side. Maybe it's just that quarter panel. I knew there was one little ding on this car. One little touched up piece right there. That's it. Just that ding on that quarter panel. Go ahead and pop the hood, show you how beautiful this thing is under the hood. Got the hood pop for you, and I'll go ahead and put it in service position. That way we can get more light on the engine here. So you just push in on that little tab right there. Push in on that, it unlocks it, and then the hood goes all of the way up. So while it's up here, look at that hood pad underneath the hood is immaculate. Look at that underneath that hood. Super nice. I'll show you this. And yeah, see, you can really see the engine a lot better. Kind of go across the top and the front here. Beautiful condition. Here's the little options tag. Pause on that for you. But just look how nice it is. Come over here, there's the emissions tag or sticker. And it looks like this is certified for California, looks like. Okay, just kind of show you down in here how clean this car is. Looks like probably somebody's put a new alternator on it in the past. Go to the website, and there's lots of pictures of tons of receipts on this car. You know, just take pictures of them and show them there. Don't want to take a long time. It's a lot of receipts to go through the video. Carfax shows a lot of service as well. And booster area, yeah, super nice. This car absolutely runs and drives perfectly. So let me go ahead and pop the hood, and I'll show you inside. Before I head inside here, I just want to show you the floor mats. Super nice condition, no wear on them at all. A little bit, I could maybe steam clean them a little bit of soiling, but that's about it. I'll show you the interior now. All right, here's kind of a bird's eye view of the interior. And this interior is, for all intents and purposes, flawless. I'll show you in here. I don't think I recall seeing any flaws at all. Here's the seat. Using my little light here, so it kind of, natural light really is the way to do this, but it's kind of really hard to time that. There's the VIN sticker. I'm gonna show you across the dash here. And the floor, I put the mats over there so you can see the floor. Look how nice it is. Go ahead, I'm gonna show you the steering wheel. Go ahead and slide in here. And show you the armrest. All of the wood is in immaculate condition. Some fingernail scratches right there that would actually probably polish off. Factory radio works perfectly. Climate control works perfectly. There is no sun damage, warping, no issues at all on the dash. Go ahead and get the key. Pop it in here real quick. I'll close the door so it don't beep at us. Listen to the door. Chunk. Love the way these things sound. 77,375 on the mileage, and the only issue there is you see the 4. So on the left side, few little pixels out, but look, almost all the pixels are good. Most of the time, those are not even legible. So a few little pixels out. All right. There's our radio. Got Christmas music going. Everything plays perfect with the radio. The volume control's a little funny. You know, sometimes you turn it up and it kind of doesn't respond. It's a little bit quirky. You can probably, I mean, it's really fine the way it is. Power windows. But it's one of those things where the volume control could be sent off, and radio could be sent off and cleaned if it bothered you. The visors, they're nice. Usually, I mean, if you know these old Mercedes, half the times these visors are broken. The lids or doors are broken off. But look, everything works on them. The lights work. It's all good. Okay. There's our sunroof. I'll go ahead and show that to you. And it works perfect there. And it is a slide and tilt roof. That's the slide. And push it on the button to tilt and pull down. And then here's this shade. Headliner's perfect. And a little cubby hole here. Just a little storage pocket. Right here we got a little ashtray. Cigarette lighter. I hadn't even cleaned it. Got a little bit of dust in it. And winter mode. Summer mode. I'll show you this. This is amazing right here. Look at this. If you people know these cars, the cup holder even works. That is absolutely insane. I don't know that I've ever even seen a working cup holder, but that is all good. Here's a little cubby hole here. Got 2 storage areas. Kind of a 2-tier thing, which is kind of cool and interesting. Got the heat on here. A little warm. Automatically, climate control works good. Here is the owner's manual, and there's a whole packet of receipts under there. Spare key, actually. Right there's the spare key. And like I said, go to the website to, we'll pull out the all of the receipts and show you all of the incredible maintenance on it. All right, let me go ahead and shut it off, and I'll run out and jump over to the other side. All right, before I go to the other side, we'll show you the driver's side back. The door panels are perfect. The wood is perfect. Little leathers, perfect. Rear floor mats back here are nice. Rear carpets, everything's perfect back here. There's the rear seats. And we got this little armrest here, which is kind of cool. Pull that down, and you've even got cup holders. And it shows first aid somewhere. I'm not sure what that means. Must be a first aid kit in there somewhere. That's the passenger driver's side. Here's the passenger side rear. Again, door panel is basically perfect. One little scratch right there on the wood. Probably polish that out. Back of the seats, the pockets are not usually there. The elastic's all stretched out and they're all sagging and hanging. But you can see how nice this is. Back seats are perfect. Back deck is perfect. Got the 3 headrests. Rear vents, nice right there. I'm gonna dig into this armrest. I figured it out. So if you pull the little handle, it slides out, and there's your first aid kit. See, there's a little handle right there. So it's a double deal. So you pull it out one time, that's your deal. Pull it again, and and there's your first aid kit. I knew it had to be in there. let us found that for you guys. Kind of fun. Let's go to the front here. All right. Bird's eye view, the passenger side. Door panel, immaculate. Again, the dash, the wood. This car is beautiful. Show you the seat. Perfect. Carpets. Perfect. And here, I'll show you the headliner here. Not even sagging at the back. Look at that. Let me get some light. All right, well, let's do the funnest part. Jump in, take it for a drive. Well, getting ready to go take it for a drive, and I pulled out, and one thing I remembered is I forgot to show you the trunk. So actually, I'm kind of got some shade and some ambient light, so I'm gonna take some interior pictures, because that's always the best way to get interior pictures, but let me go ahead and show you the trunk real quick. And the theme of immaculate continues. And it was kind of funny, you know, this car had a lot of stuff in it. It had masks and I think it had about 3 different umbrellas in this car. And over here, we've got a little sunshade. You can just tell all the stuff there. There's one of these cool little flashlights where it has the glass breaker on it and the seatbelt cutter. And kind of a little safety light there. Little rag, license plate frame. So left all that in there in the sunshade. And pop up the back here. Little crack on the finish panel here. And a little bag there. And there's the spare. There's all the tools. They're immaculate. The jack, it is all present and accounted for. And this is kind of just a neat little pack here. It's got some safety stuff in it. Mother's wax, old wax and rags. That's pretty cute. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of cute. I kind of like that bag. It's kind of vintage, kind of cool, but I'm gonna leave it with the car. You know, kind of honor the previous owner there. Pass it on. So look at that. Look at the jams. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll take some quick pictures here. Then we'll do the test drive. All right, now let's go on that test drive. Here we go. I just love the way these cars feel. Idiots going the wrong way down the one way. I tell you, people are amazing sometimes. Here we go. It's interesting because there's a lot of the 124 chassis DNA in this car. As a matter of fact, this engine is straight out of the 124 chassis. The same horsepower, same exact engine for the most part. Might be some, I don't know if it actually interchanges, probably some little bracketry different or whatever, but for all intents and purposes, it's the same engine. What's interesting though is I've had a lot of 124s and I don't ever remember them having this much power. I don't know, like when you saw at the beginning of the video on my little launch there, I mean, it spun the tires and traction control kicked in and everything. I'm just like, I mean, this thing absolutely gets up and moves. Just love the torque of that inline 6-cylinder, but I don't know if they underrated it. I don't know. They rated it exactly the same, but it doesn't feel the same for whatever reason. But, the suspension, really, like I said, it's kind of just a rebodied 124, really, when they start out. What's interesting, I remember back in the day, they actually sold a kit for the 124s to put the round headlights on a 124 to make it look like the new Mercedes. I couldn't believe I remember they're selling those kits in magazines. I don't think I've ever seen one in person though. Thank goodness, because leave it alone, to each his own, the 124 is the 124 and the 210 is 210. But back in the days when people, wanted to look like they had the new thing, I guess that's what you do. So, everything, like I said, everything on this car just works perfect. And that 6-cylinder twin cam just makes a wonderful growl. I always thought it'd be really cool to slap a turbo on one of these. to get like a coupe, like a 24 valve coupe, and slap a turbo on it. Well, let's go ahead and go. There we go, traction control light was flickering. Listen to that, 6,500 RPM. Man, this car gets up in boogies. That is surprising. Just has so much character. Just love the sound of an inline six. And you get up on the highway and it's absolutely perfect. Brakes, suspension, steering, got brand new uniroyal Tiger Paws on it. Cruise control works, everything works, all the windows, sunroof, air conditioning, everything. Like I said, the only thing is a little bit of a finicky volume control on the radio. But other than that, it absolutely drives just wonderful. And be sure to go to the website and look at the screenshots of the Carfax and all of the receipts on the car. I haven't taken pictures of those. I better get those up on there. They're not there yet. I better hurry. Here we go. And the handle's really good because, you know, they went to a little bigger tire on these, so a little better handling. And there we go. What a great sound. And just what a great ride. Seats are super comfortable, and it really has just that perfect, it has a nice float to it without being floaty, and it's just a really good balance between handling and comfort. Love it. And then it's just really a beautiful cockpit. Looking at this, all the gauges and the wood and the trim and everything. Like I said, here's our radio. And this is Christmas Eve, by the way. So it's Christmas Eve today, and I'm working on this car. Been working on it all day too. I mean, when I get into, we get these cars in, and you know, it actually takes a lot of time because I really like to clean it and do all the little things. Like we polish the headlights. Vango did a polish on the paint. I do the engine bay. I spray the dust off the engine bay. I wipe down the interior and all that stuff. But I just really like to make it as perfect as I can before I do the video, you know, because I mean, you know, once the video's out there, it's out there. And sometimes there's things that I'll point out that, hey, we didn't do this and this is the way it is, or we're gonna, here, this is this, and then we're gonna fix it, or this and that. So just pay attention to the video and what I say here I am or am not gonna do. But really nothing to do to this one, but drive it and enjoy it. So this is one, definitely, this is a really rough road back here, and it's just fantastic. The car is so clean and so nice. What I want to do is I want to start daily driving this car, but it's so clean and it's so nice. And unfortunately, we live out in the country, and so we've got about half a mile of gravel road. And once I get them, because I did drive this car a little bit before the video, but once I get it all cleaned up and I present it to you guys, you know, I kind of like to just leave it that way. When you buy it, you bought it as it was videoed. It might have a few more miles on it here or there, but that's what I typically try to do. So, well, hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this overview and ride along. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notifications button, because you never know, we might have your next dream car. Have a great day and happy motoring.